welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. This testing basics video is coming to you from Italy, and we're going to be doing summer dresses this time round, and I wanted to film it when I was on holiday because I figured it was the only time I was actually going to get guaranteed sunshine and the weather to wear summer dresses for 5 days in a row. So here we are, and yeah, summer dresses. There is so much choice online, it's actually ridiculously overwhelming. There is just so much. Even on ASOS alone, it was just completely overwhelming. So to kind of narrow it down, I just gave myself the restriction that there had to be a mini dress. But other than that, these are all 5 quite different styles, as always, from high street to high end. One item has been gifted to me in this video. I will get to that one when we come to it. I will get to that. Is that the right way around? Right. Notebook, as always. As our cheap and cheerful one, we have from ASOS a brand called Neon Rose. This was £30. I liked it because of how minimal it was. It sort of had a bit of a 90s feel. It's just a slip dress in a nude colour. I thought this might look quite nice once I've got a little bit of a sunshiny glow. And it has a panel kind of down the front which then ties at the side, so really small detailing. This is a super minimal piece. Thought it would be quite easy to wear as well, day and evening. I got this in a size 10. The quality is not great. Like the what is this bit? You know, this is not lined or anything like that, but this bit around the neckline flaps up. When I tried it on, it sort of gaped quite a lot under the armpits. So my first impressions of this one aren't the greatest. Next up from that, we have Urban Outfitters. This is by a brand called Kimchi Blue, but yeah, I just got this in store in Urban Outfitters. This was £45. The difference in that £15 is huge. The quality feels so much better. This is a heavier weight fabric, but still nice and light and holiday-ish. It's not going to be too hot or anything like that. It has these little rope ties for shoulder straps, which is really good because you can make it sit in a really nice way for you, however low down or high up you want it to sit. I kind of liked that. It is literally the ultimate thrower on. I think I'm going to try and wear this one evening and then maybe see how it works as a beach cover-up too, because you just sling it on over your head basically. It couldn't be any easier. Next at £65, we have Under the Stories. You've seen this one before, guys. This was in a haul video not so long ago, and I haven't worn it yet. I've been dying to wear it and I've been waiting for this one. So this was £65. It's the tunic style shirt dress. It's sleeveless, it's got some pockets at the side. This is, out of all of the dresses, the most me. I love a shirt dress. They're my favourite style of dress ever, and the sleeveless one obviously just makes it that little bit more summer appropriate. This sits out in such a gorgeous way. The way it sits away slightly from the body, it has a slight A-line shape to it. I absolutely love it. And the quality feels really, really good. It's a nice heavy cotton, so it's got that structure that it needs to really hold this A-line shape it has. And yeah, massive, massive thumbs up first impressions wise, and I've been so desperate to wear this ever since I got it. Next in, at £165, we have something very, very, very bright. Since I've been doing this testing basics, it's made me step out my comfort zone more and more, because obviously every time I go to buy 5 of the same item, I don't want to get the same thing. So it's made me experiment with colours, and I thought I would just absolutely go for it with this one, and just go for something that was super bright because I feel a bit more confident to do it on holiday. If I'm honest, I don't think this would be something that I would wear back at home. I feel like it has to be something you do when you've got the sun shining and a little bit of colour and things like that. But yeah, this is by Madewell. I got this off Net-a-Porter, and this was £165. It's sort of like a smock style. I wasn't sure if it looked a bit like a nightie, but my mum assured me it didn't. But it has this detailing up here, and then a slight ruching just there, but nothing unflattering. Like, it doesn't make you come out legs at your bust or anything like that. 3/4 length sleeves with the little, well, they're not really tassels, the little bits of string there. Again, this feels like really, really good quality. So the next one is via Zalando. This is the dress that has been gifted to me. I had a voucher with Zalando, so I found this one online, chose it, but purchased it with the voucher. So I haven't paid for this myself, it has been gifted. But this is by a brand. I have not got a clue how you say this, but we're just going to give it a go. I'm hoping it's said phonetically, and if it is, it's BAUM and PFEDGARTEN. I'll write it in the description box because that's probably just really butchered that. This was £230. It's the least summery of them all, but it has the material, it's lined, so again, maybe we're going to get a little bit sweaty, but it has a very light and sort of fluid feel to it, so it still feels very much like a summer dress, but I think this is definitely one that I'm going to take through more to the transitional months and possibly be a little bit too hot wearing on holiday, but once again we will see. I'm hoping because of how light the fabric is that it will actually be alright. The shape of this is really gorgeous. I love how simple it is, but it just has these bell sleeves, like the smallest detail that look really great. I love the grid kind of pattern, which is just there through different textures of the fabric. It's great to play around with textures when you're wearing black. It just breaks things up a little bit. So I like how it has that pattern moving through it, but without it being printed. And yeah, it's just a really, really stunning dress. Feels really, really well made. As I said, the materials of them. I'm going to write the materials for everything in the description box if you guys are interested in that, but they're all quite different as well. Okay, so over the next 5 days I'm going to be wearing each of these dresses and showing you how I'm styling them up. They're mostly going to be evening looks. We spend most of the day just at the beach. I might try and wear the Urban Outfitters one as a beach cover up, as I said. But most of these looks are going to be a little bit dressier for the evenings. And then any of them that can be washed are going to be washed when I go back home, and I'll sit down at the end with final thoughts. So yes, let's get into the next section. Hello everybody. First dress, we've gone with the Urban Outfitters one. I really like it. The only thing is I keep fiddling with these and then pulling them undone, but that's my fault more than the dresses. It's super light, feels really cool, really simple, but I like the different kind of bits, you know what I'm trying to explain, like the different sections and panels and things which make it a little bit more interesting. I'm going to wear these sunnies as well, which are from PRADA, and also my GIANVITO ROSSI suede sandals you've seen 1,000 times. And it's also the kind of dress where you want to feel like this, like a little girl, and swish about because it's very swishy. But I like it a lot, definitely a really good holiday piece. Yeah, lots of thumbs up for this one so far. Morning guys, it is, what day is it now, Harry? Monday. Yeah. And this is the dress I wore last night. Got a little bit of pasta sauce on it here. And I really liked it last night. It was like really cool. It was just so easy to wear. It's just, you just chuck it on, don't you? It was really, really nice. I'm wearing it down to the beach today. So I've got a bikini on underneath it. So we're going to see how it goes today. My only concern is that I think it might go a bit yellow from suntan cream, as lighter coloured items sometimes do, because I've got lots of sun cream on right now because it's very sunny and lovely. I just got it on with some black flip-flops, so not very interesting at all. I'm just going to wear some black sunnies, which I've put down somewhere, I don't know where. I also think this will be a great dress on lots of different body types because there's just nothing to it. Like, it would just, you know, if you've got really big boobs as well, I think it would work well, and equally if you haven't got big boobs. Just very versatile, I feel. So far lots of thumbs up. I like the fact you wear it on evening and then we're in the daytime, you know, a bit more versatile while you're on your jollies. So I'm very impressed with this one so far. Hello everybody, I have now got on the And Other Stories dress. I've had it on for a few hours already. It's actually about 25 past 8 now. I've had it on since about 4:30ish. And I just really love this dress because it's so me. I love how minimal it is. It's really easy to style. You can literally wear this any way you wanted. Obviously when you're on holiday you tend not to be layering up if you're going somewhere hot. So I've gone with some statement shoes, the AQUAZURRA pom-pom ones, which were in the last testing basics. I've also had on these round Ray-Ban sunglasses. But yeah, I really love the length of it. It's not too short on me. I love the cut of it. It has creased a little bit while I'm sitting down, so bear that in mind. If you're going somewhere and you're packing in a suitcase and you don't have an iron, then this is probably going to come out a little bit creased. But yeah, so I've had it on for a few hours. It's not too bad. It still looks relatively smart, but it has creased a little bit. But for me, I just love the A-line structure of it. It has just right amount of structure without being, you know, super hot or anything. It's heavy cotton, but without being, you know, it's not making me sweaty or anything like that. So massive thumbs up from this one. This one just feels so me and I love it lots. Hello everybody, today I am wearing a dress in the daytime. I've got my least favourite, which is the neon rose, and like off by ASOS. It's still my least favourite. The fit is just not great, like in the armpits and stuff. It's really tricky to wear a bra with. I've not got a bra on with it, so do bear that in mind. Like the way that how skinny these straps are, it really shows me. Unless you want a strapless bra, but then because it's a V-neck, you might, it's just going to be a little bit tricky. I do like the length of it, and I kind of like its 90s vibe. The thing that I do think is good about it is that it's so simple, you can really sort of do what you want with it and make it evening or daytime. I've just got on my dusty pink Dear Francis slides, and I'm going to be wearing these old Miu Miu sunglasses. But yeah, I've kind of gone for it as a chilled one rather than an evening look. But yeah, it's not, I don't feel the nicest in this one basically out of all of them. I don't feel the most excited to wear this, just don't feel the best in it. But I don't hate it, I don't love it either. So far definitely the least fave. Good evening everybody, it's the next dress. Today I'm wearing the BAUM one I got from Zalando. Had it on all evening, it's now 9 o'clock, I've had it on since about 5-ish possibly. And I really like it. It has been cooler than I expected to be. I was anticipating to be very sweaty in this, and I haven't been. I don't know if I'd go and brave it like in the height of the day. It's been about 30 degrees today here, so I haven't really gone out at like midday in this, but for the evening it's been really, really great. Much cooler than I thought. I love how simple it is with just the bell sleeves, a little bit of extra detailing. As I said in the intro, I love the texture it has on it. I've just had it on with some sandals. I bought these in Santorini, I'm afraid, so I don't have a link for them. You can get, I'll try to find something similar if you can normally find something. But yeah, I really, really like this one, and the thing I'm really liking about it is I think it's going to be a little bit more versatile than the others for when you're back home. So not something that you're just going to bring out once a year for your summer holidays, but you can wear also back at home if you're having any events and things like that. Or just a night out or whatever basically. So yeah, and this one I'm really, really liking. So far, maybe this is my second favourite or my third favourite, we'll see. I need to have a think about it first. Today is the final dress wearing. It's actually our last night on holiday and I'm pretty sad about it. But I've gone for the bright one for last. This is the Madewell one. It is cool, slightly long sleeved. I think it's just feels nice and lightweight, and like I'm not going to be too sweaty, thankfully. I've just put it with my GIANVITO ROSSI tan suede heels and then these new Gucci sunglasses. I've got one over here, and they like match the shoes very nicely indeed. I do like this one a lot. I don't think it's my favourite because I do feel a little bit off by the colour because it's so bright for me, but I guess it's a good holiday piece. If I brave it back in England, I'm not so sure about that. But yeah, so far I'm impressed by the fact I'm not feeling too hot right now. Maybe that will all change once we've been out for a little bit. We'll see what it's like at the end of the evening. Hey guys, it's the end of the evening now. It's now about 10:20. I've had this dress on since 4-5, so quite a long time. It has been quite hot making, but Mum, do you think today's been the hottest day so far? It's felt so, in this evening it felt really, really hot, so I'm not really sure that's the dress's fault, and more the fact that it just felt like swelteringly hot today. Sorry, people keep wandering around. So, but yeah, so next I'm going back home tomorrow morning, so I'm going to give them all a wash when we get back home, and I'm also going to try styling them up with some things that maybe be more appropriate to wear back home to see whether they'd be versatile enough to not just wear on holiday. Like, I personally wouldn't want to spend £160+ on something that I was just going to wear for 1 week of the year, or you know, how often you go on holiday basically. So yeah, I'm going to try style them up with some things that would be appropriate for England when we get back and do the washing basically. So everything has just had a wash. As you can see, I'm back home now, and there's not much to report from the wash. I've washed and ironed everything, and I'm not very good at ironing, so it's not that great. As always, they've all been washed exactly the same and dried on a heated dryer. They haven't been tumble dried. The neon rose one, the one I got from ASOS, which is the cheapest one, is the quality is just not the best really. Like this bit, I mean it's inside out because I've just had it on, but the bit kind of weird lining thing along the neckline, like, as you can see as I'm holding it up, wants to sort of stick up and out over the top of the neckline, so that's not great. I think the Madewell one has faded a little bit. When I was ironing it, it looked like it had faded a lot more, but it kind of, it's definitely not as vibrant as it was, but it's still very vibrant, really not that noticeable. This you can wash. I didn't think the BAUM and PFEDGARTEN, that's how I'm going with that pronunciation, I've got no idea if it's right. I didn't think, I thought this would be dry only, but you can wash all of these, which is so good, especially when you come back off holiday and you've been sweating and stuff and you've got sun cream on them and whatever. So this is washed fine. I was really chuffed that you could wash this because I was expecting it to be dry clean only. That's all fine. This is washed really, really great as well. No issues with this one. This is probably the hardest to iron. It kind of doesn't want to get rid of its creases, so do bear that in mind if you are popping it in a suitcase and might not have an iron at your destination. And oh, that's Harry's jumper, and that's something else. And yeah, the final one is the Urban Outfitters one, which is just washed absolutely perfectly fine. And this is the one that I wore down to the beach that one day, and it's not gone all yellowy, so that's really good as well. Something I have just done, and I'm just going to pop the cutaways in now, is I've just tried each of them on with a outfit that you could wear at home rather than just when you're on holiday, especially for the more expensive ones. I personally would not want to spend that much money on something I'm going to wear for 1 week of the year, and I'm quite possibly not going to like next year either, you know, so I might literally just wear it once a year or something daft. So I wanted to kind of show you some possible outfits of how you could style them up for when you're at home and when it's not quite as lovely and hot and sunshiny as it is on your holidays, to see which ones maybe would have the best cost per wear, and just basically they're not just going to come away with you for once, you wear them as well when you're back home too. So yeah, those cutaways have been in now. I've done one outfit for each of them, and I like all the outfits actually, that they all kind of worked for something. But yeah, now I'm just going to go into the final reviewing section, so I'll talk a little bit more about the versatility of all the items in this next bit now. Right, so let's get into the final section of talking through the favourites, starting with the least favourite, which has been this neon rose one. I honestly think I didn't do a very good job for you guys here. I feel like there's so much choice for dresses at this price point, you know, between £30 and £40. There's just an overwhelming amount to choose from. So I feel like I didn't pick the best to say that I've got one that I really dislike actually. The style of it I like how simple it is. It kind of has a 90s vibe to it, which I do quite like. However, the quality is just not really very good at all. I know you could only expect a certain amount with £30, but compared to other things we've tested on this series around that price point, I've never had a huge issue with quality, just for something being a lot cheaper before. Whereas it's just this bit around the neckline which I just don't like, and all of the hems on the inside are a little bit not great. It's just, no, it's just not great. I don't think I went through the sizes at the beginning of this video, so I'll just include them all now. I got this one in a size 10. It does fit quite nicely. It's just a little bit baggy under the armpits. It's just not perfect at all, by a long stretch actually. So yeah, that's coming in last. Next up, we have, inside out, the Madewell one. This is kind of more of a personal issue, I guess I have with this, which comes down to my confidence of wearing colours. And I was glad that I tried a brighter colour. I felt good in it on holiday, but there is no hope in hell I'd walk out the street in Manchester right now wearing this. I'd feel really uncomfortable because I'm just not used to wearing colours like this at all. I do think it's a really nice shade of red. I did think it was relatively flattering. I don't not feel comfortable because I'm like, oh, it washes me out or anything like that. I just feel way more chic and put together in a more neutral colour palette. But that being said, for holidays it's great. However, I don't want to spend £160 plus on a dress that's just for holidays. So I'm a little bit gutted that I feel as though I'm not going to get very good cost per wear with this one. The quality of it is good, it's fine. It's not necessarily worth £100 more than like the And the Stories one or the Urban Outfitters one. It doesn't feel tons better. This one I got in a size small as well. I like the fit of it. It's, you know, yeah, it's fine. It's just not wow enough to say how expensive this was at all. And yeah, that's the next one. Okay, the next three I really, really, really love. And I don't know what order to put them in. I'm going to go next with the BAUM and PFEDGARTEN one. I absolutely love this dress, but I think I'm going to put it here because this was about testing summer dresses, and this is perhaps the least summery of them all. I felt amazing in this dress. I really, really did. It's so me, it's so chic. I love how it's a minimal piece with just a little bit of extra something going on with the sleeves. However, it wasn't the most practical for a summer holiday just because it's longer sleeved and it's black. That being said, I wasn't too hot in it. I thought I was going to be so sweaty in this and I wasn't really. But yeah, it probably doesn't fit into the category of summer dresses as well as some of the others. I would 100% recommend this dress though. I think it's a great black dress that you'll get lots of wear out of. You can dress this casually as well, quite easily, and you know, put a jacket on and it would look great. I feel like you just have so many different opportunities to wear this dress, which completely makes it worth the higher price point in my opinion. The quality is absolutely great, just the style of it, everything. I really, really love it. It's just perhaps wasn't the summariest of all the summer dresses. Sizing wise, this one is a size 36. Next up, we have the Urban Outfitters one. I really, really love this dress. The thing I don't like about it is how tangled up these get, these little dingly dangly things. Every single time I pick this up and then I'm tangling it, never mind, okay. Yeah, that's the downside of this one, the tangly things. The rest of it is all positives. This, I just tried this on a little bit earlier, I've just shown you with like a casual outfit, and I absolutely loved it. I'd completely wear this for the rest of summer in England when it's not quite as hot. I really, really, really loved it. So I think that this is going to be a great one for summer and at home. Also, it was so good on holiday because you could wear it in the evening and also as a beach cover-up. It was a really versatile piece. So, you know, wear it on the first evening there. And then if it's a little bit, you know, got a little bit sweaty or whatever, it doesn't really matter that much because then you put it on when you're like covered in sun cream and extra minging the next day. So yeah, you get a little bit more wear out of it too while you're away, which is always good. And I love the style of it. The quality feels really, really good. The fit of it was really good. As I think I said already, I like the fact that you can adjust these straps here and retie them to what would work for you. So I think it would really, really suit lots of different body types, this. And yeah, even though it's very summery, not just reserved for summer holidays either. So this gets a massive thumbs up. So in first place, we have the And Other Stories one. I knew from the very beginning this was going to be my favourite dress because I love this dress so much. I think it's such a great piece for around £60. I think, you know, when you compare it to the £30 neon rose one, the difference in quality is absolutely massive and it is 100% worth double the price point there. It's such a versatile piece, more versatile than the Urban Outfitters one, which again I think makes it worth that slightly higher price point. This is the only one that looks great over jeans as well, so this makes it as versatile as possible because you can wear this through the winter months. If you can shove a pair of trousers on underneath it, you can wear some black tailored pants underneath it and wear it for work. I think it's a super, super versatile piece. I really, really love it. The fabric's really nice. The way it sits is really nice. The structure's really nice. It's really minimal, but as with like the best minimal things, the structure and the shape of it just makes it look not boring at all. It looks absolutely great. Yeah, just so versatile and I love it so much. I got this in a size 36 and it also comes in blue, which I'm very, very tempted to get because I think I'm going to wear this so much. Okay, so that is everything. I'm really pleased with this Testing Basics because aside from the Madewell one, which I'm gutted that I'd spent that much money on something I don't like, I've got 3 dresses, the BAUM and PFEDGARTEN, the And Other Stories and the Urban Outfitters that I absolutely love and I know I'm going to wear going forward, not just for that holiday, not just for the video. They're definitely going to get worn loads. And yeah, I would recommend those 3 wholeheartedly and I really love them. I really, really love them. They all could have come in #1 place, but that And Other Stories one is just extra special. But yeah, thank you very much for watching as always. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I've kind of like been around the world a little bit with this one. I've filmed it all over the place, so hopefully it's been alright to watch. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.